In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on January 29, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Los Angeles Kings versus Florida Panthers. Los Angeles will be looking to break their 3-game road losing streak when they travel to Amerant Bank Arena to take on Florida on Wednesday night. The Kings are coming off a tough 5-2 loss to Detroit, while the Panthers recently suffered a 4-1 defeat at the hands of Vegas. In their previous 10 meetings, Los Angeles has had a solid record of 7-2-1 against Florida. So far in this 2-game series, the Kings lead 1-0. In terms of recent form, the Panthers have won 3 of their last 5 games, while the Kings have struggled, losing 4 of their last 5. Florida has the upper hand in this matchup, primarily due to their strong offensive play, scoring a total of 9 goals in their last 3 games. Additionally, their special teams have been performing well, converting more than 24% of their power play opportunities. While Los Angeles boasts a strong penalty kill unit, ranking 8th in the league, their defensive play has been concerning as they've allowed 12 goals in their last 3 road games. As a result, the Kings will likely face challenges in containing the Panthers' offensive firepower. On the offensive side, Los Angeles has been struggling. They've scored only 6 goals in their last 3 road games and have had difficulties on special teams, converting just 15% of their power play chances. While the Panthers rank 17th in the league for penalty kills, they've been performing better defensively, having conceded only 8 goals in their last 3 games. Expect Florida's defense to keep the Kings' offense in check during this game. Although these 2 teams don't meet often, the Los Angeles Kings have surprisingly dominated their head-to-head encounters, posting a 7-3 record against the Panthers in their last 10 matchups dating back to the 2019 season. However, Los Angeles has struggled on the road this season with an 11-12-5 record away from home. There's an argument to be made for the Kings at plus money, considering they've won 7 of the last 8 games against Florida, including a 2-1 victory just last week. However, the Kings have been in a slump recently, losing 6 of their last 8 games, and their offense has faltered. Los Angeles has scored 2 or fewer goals in 9 of their last 10 games, which won't be enough to compete with above-average teams. The Florida Panthers, on the other hand, typically play their best hockey at home, and with the recent return of Barkov, they are getting healthier. After spending a lot of time on the road, returning home could be just what they need to get back on track. So the Florida Panthers money line is our full game side pick. Neither the Kings nor the Panthers have been particularly poor offensively this season, but it's safe to say that goaltending has been their primary strength. In fact, the last 3 head-to-head matchups between these teams have resulted in just 11 combined goals, reflecting the strong goaltending on both sides. For the Kings, the under has hit in 6 of their last 10 games, with the team scoring 2 or fewer goals in 9 of their past 10 contests. For the Panthers, the under has occurred in 5 of their last 10 games, with Florida allowing 2 or fewer goals in 6 of those games. Both teams have played under the total in 2 of their last 3 games. Los Angeles averages 2.87 goals per game, but they've only averaged 2 goals per game in their last 3 outings and failed to score on any of their 4 power play chances during that stretch. The Kings are facing a team in Florida that has killed off 5 straight penalties over the last 3 games and allowed just 8 total goals. Meanwhile, the Panthers average 3.2 goals per game but have scored an average of 2.66 goals in their last 3 home games. They converted 1 of their 9 power play chances in that span. Florida is facing a Los Angeles team that has killed off 66% of penalties over their last 3 games, during which they allowed 9 goals. The last 3 meetings between the Kings and Panthers have also gone under the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Wild versus Toronto Maple Leafs. On Wednesday evening, the Minnesota Wild will make their way to Toronto, Ontario, to take on the Maple Leafs in an inter-conference matchup at the Scotiabank Arena. Minnesota is coming off a 4-2 win in Chicago against the Blackhawks on Sunday and will be looking to build on that momentum. On the other hand, Toronto is hoping to end their two-game losing streak after suffering a loss to the Senators over the weekend. In their previous encounter earlier this season, the Wild came out on top with a narrow 2-1 victory on home ice. The Maple Leafs have been dominant in recent matchups against the Wild, winning 5 of their last 6 encounters, including a 7-4 victory the last time the two teams met at Scotiabank Arena. Minnesota has struggled to find success in their last 3 visits to Toronto, as they have failed to secure a win in any of those games. Additionally, the Maple Leafs have managed to score 4 goals or more against Wild goaltenders in 2 of their last 3 meetings. This trend suggests that Toronto has had the upper hand in offensive battles with Minnesota, and their high scoring ability will be a key factor once again in this matchup. Toronto holds a significant advantage on offense in this matchup, ranking in the upper half of the league in several key offensive categories, while the Wild are positioned in the bottom half of those rankings. The Maple Leafs have been particularly strong at home this season, boasting a 65.5% win rate on home ice. Their defense has also been performing at a high level recently, having limited their opponents to 3 goals or fewer in 5 consecutive games. With their solid defense and potent offense, Toronto has positioned itself as a favorite in this game. While it's easy to make a case for Minnesota, who has played solid hockey on the road this season and is arguably the best road team in the NHL this year, their recent struggles are hard to overlook. A single win over the Blackhawks does not erase the inconsistency the Wild have shown around that victory. Moreover, Toronto plays exceptionally well at home, and their goaltending has the potential to be the difference maker in this game. So the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. 2 of the last 3 matchups between these teams have surpassed the projected goal total, including an impressive 11 goals the last time the two teams met in Toronto. The Maple Leafs offense has been one of the league's best, ranking in the top half in several categories, including goals scored per game. Given their recent offensive output, it's likely that Toronto will contribute a significant number of goals to the overall total. In fact, they have scored 4 goals or more in 3 of their last 5 games and have done so in 2 of their last 3 games at home. Their high-scoring games are becoming a pattern, and they have gone over the total in 3 of their last 5 contests. The Wild's goalies have struggled on the road recently, allowing 4 or more goals in 5 of their last 7 games away from home. In their last 2 games, Minnesota has either pushed or exceeded the goal total, further suggesting that scoring could be plentiful in this matchup. All signs point toward a high-scoring affair when these two teams meet in Toronto on Wednesday. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Flyers versus New Jersey Devils. The Philadelphia Flyers are preparing to head to the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, where they will face off against the New Jersey Devils. As of now, the Flyers are ranked 6th in the Metropolitan Division with an overall record of 23 wins, 22 losses, and 6 overtime losses. On the other hand, the Devils sit in 3rd place in the Metropolitan Division with a record of 28 wins, 18 losses, and 6 overtime losses. The Flyers are coming off a win in their most recent game, a 4-2 victory over the Devils on Monday. In their last 10 games against the New Jersey Devils, the Philadelphia Flyers have posted a strong record of 6 wins, 3 losses, and 1 overtime loss. Jake Allen, in his career, has a record of 2 wins and 5 losses in 7 games played against the Flyers, with a goals against average of 3.07 and a save percentage of .888. Meanwhile, Samuel Ersson has been solid in his career against the Devils, boasting a 4-2-0 record in 6 games, along with a goals against average of 2.82 and a save percentage of .898. When it comes to the Devils, I still find myself hesitant to place my full confidence in them. They seem to be a team that's difficult to predict from game to game, and I'm often left questioning whether they will perform at the level expected. While sweeping a home and home series can be challenging due to the quick revenge factor, I ultimately feel that the value in this matchup leans toward the Flyers. If the odds were closer to a coin toss, I might be more inclined to back the Devils, but with the current pricing, I'm leaning towards Philadelphia. If the Devils were at full strength, I might consider giving them an edge due to the potential revenge factor, but with 2 key players missing, I believe the Flyers have a stronger chance of emerging victorious. So the Philadelphia Flyers money line is our full game side pick. As the Flyers head into this game, they've posted an under record of 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. games. However, they've gone over the total in 2 of their past 3 games heading into this matchup. The New Jersey Devils, on the other hand, come into this game with 3 consecutive overs, following a period where they stayed under the total in 6 of 7 games. Monday's game saw a total of 6 goals, even though the Flyers had their top goaltender in net and the Devils were without their primary netminder, opting for their backup. For this game, we might see the Flyers' backup goaltender and possibly the Devils' 3rd or 4th choice netminder due to Markstrom being sidelined. With these potential goaltending changes in play, it's likely that we'll see another high-scoring contest. If both Urson and Allen are not starting, the goaltending situation on both sides leaves much to be desired, which could result in another game going over the projected total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.